Hello, good people. My name is Malebo Oljonzindi. I am a holistic wellness coach and accredited meditation practitioner, and also an author of these two awesome books called The Journey and Confessions. Welcome to my YouTube channel, and I want you, if you haven't subscribed, do so right there, right now, right? Subscribe. Today we're talking about the power of surrendering our problems to our higher power. So some people believe in God in many ways. So I'm not here to teach people about religion or spirituality. I think there are coaches who can really talk to you about that. I'm not a pastor. I am just a child of God, right? I'm just a child of God. So guys, for many years of my life, I had held on to pain. And you know, when you hold on to something, you hold on to pain. A lot of us do that. Hold on to something, you know, toxic relationships. You know, you will see that your marriage is not working. This person is disrespecting you, is sleeping or she's sleeping with other people. Then you keep on holding on to it. You are getting yourself hurt. You know, you are getting yourself hurt. And that is what I did. Many years ago, when I was sexually abused, realizing after the ages of 15 that actually I had been violated. Somebody took away my virginity without my consent, and I was very inside. You couldn't see it outside, but inside I was in turmoil. I was very angry. I was angry at men. I was angry at everybody, and I lived like that for about 17 years. So there comes a time in your life when you feel like you are sick and tired of being sick and tired. That is DJ's sick and tired of being sick and tired. You know, sick and tired of being a victim, of asking, why me, God? Why me? You know, those type of questions. You are sick and tired of that. And that was back in 2012 when I felt like my life, I needed something bigger than myself. I needed some other person to tell me about a God that I don't know, because I've been hearing sort of a reputation of something that is not. So I looked for something that is bigger than myself. And I remember, actually, in the Bible, it says, come to me, those of you who are heavily burdened, and I will, you know. And I went to God and I gave him this bag that I had for 17 years. A bag full of pain, full of disappointment, full of hurt, full of wounds, full of everything. And I gave it to God. And I said, I wanted to live a new life, right? And you know, to surrender, guys, I know that sometimes we don't want to surrender because it looks like we are victims, or somebody who won and you lost and things like that. But it's not like that. Actually, when you surrender, you are giving power to a force that is higher than you. You're no longer in control. You are saying, God, whoever you believe in, take control of my life. And when you take that back, the bag of pain, the bag of disappointment, the bag of whatever, you give it to God, then suddenly, you know, things shift, right? So many years ago, 2012, when I did this process, I didn't even know. I was just sick and tired, and I now asked myself, and I asked God, what is this trying to teach me? What is this situation trying to teach me? And that is when I decided, because I wanted to hear from him, so I decided to give him this problem that I had. And I walked out and I said, I want to create a new life for myself, right? I want to let go of this pain. I want to let go of this hurt. And I want to, because I always believed that there is something bigger than the life that I'm living. There's something bigger than the things that I have been told, you know, religious people, cultural people, beliefs. I knew that there was something bigger, and I went and I said, God, you know, hold on to this. I am going to live my own life. And when I did that, I remember on Facebook, I wound up to a woman called Chanel Cooper Sykes. And Chanel, by that time, which is now she's transitioning to another person, but by that time she was a life coach, and it was as if she held on to my hand, you know, like, you know, when you say, hey, let me walk you, you know, when you're walking your child. When I'm walking my 17-month-old boy, exactly like that. I followed Chanel for about 2 consecutive years, attending every seminar. And even how I got Chanel, I found her on Facebook. You know, when you start asking empowering questions, you know, no longer holding on to this pain. Why, God? Why is this pain? So why did you allow me to be raped? But you say, what is this trying to teach me? Then God send you, you know, angels in a form of people. And by the time he sent me Chanel Cooper Sykes, and I followed that woman for 2 years, and she revealed this human being that you are seeing today. And I got healed. You know, I manifested things in my life that you currently are seeing. I did not know actually that I was a speaker, an accredited meditation practitioner, an author. Actually, all these things started with fitness, then came to the book. I did not know about these things until I decided to take this bag that I had been putting on my shoulders. And you all know that when you have stress, they always feel it here. Right, I was putting on my shoulders. I decided to give it to God and ask empowering questions. And I am challenging you that every situation that you are going through, actually you are growing into, right? Ask empowering questions and surrender to a higher power, because there is no way that you are in this life alone. Somebody somewhere had went through what you went through. And God, if you start asking empowering questions, if you start surrendering to a higher power, then this higher power will give you people who are aligned to your purpose. I always say this: nothing comes into your life uninvited. It either comes because it is part of your purpose. And part of my purpose, actually my purpose in life, is being a healer. I lay hands on the sick and the sick recover. I speak to people and people suddenly get that healing. I do a whole lot of things just to be a healer, you know. Right now I'm recording this video as a healer, and I know that some people watching this video are getting their healing. Just like that, you understand? And because of being a healer, I had to go through a point of understanding what healing is. So when God walked me through being raped, I mean, he is an awesome God, omnipresent, all-powerful. I mean, he could have stopped that person from doing that, but he didn't. And let us look at the story of Jesus Christ as well. Crucified on the cross, people spitting on him and all these things, but he was here to serve a higher purpose, higher than what we can ever think of. So when you are going through a painful moment, ask, what is this trying to teach me? Maybe it is trying to push you into your purpose. Like I said, going back to my story, nothing comes into your life uninvited. You invited, either it is your purpose or you invited by your thoughts. But today I just want to talk about the one, because most of healers are going through pain, so that they could understand when somebody's coming to say, you know, I have been raped, I do understand. Maybe somebody said, I have lost my mother, not because or maybe I had to go through every situation, but you understand pain and you understand the process of healing because you have been through that. So surrender, surrender, surrender. One more story. One day, I am doing, on the 8th of this month, which is on Saturday, I will be doing a very big event where I said, women rise and ignite. So in this, we are talking about healing. We are just, you know, because I believe that when a person is healed, then they can manifest the things that they want in their lives. People who are bleeding cannot manifest anything other than bleeding, right? Other than things that are related to them. So when I said to God, I wanted to teach people about healing, but I didn't want to talk now about the story of, you know, rape. I know y'all know it, you know. So I said, I want something bigger than what it is that I am talking about. And there was a topic in my mind that I had, but I didn't know how to get to the topic. I don't know if you understand me. But anyway, I said to God, may you please help me. surrendering. Huh? I said, may you please help me. And God sent me a woman on Facebook who was talking exactly about what I had in my mind. She said it in words. Not that I'm going to copy this woman or something, but she helped me release what I had in my mind into simpler terms so that the people that are coming to my session on Saturday could understand better. And that is the power of surrender. Surrender, 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 surrender. Thank you for watching. I love you. Do not forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. My name is Malibu Oljon Cindy, your coach in consciousness.